Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm super excited to have you. This is a totally different type of video than I usually do. I've never done anything like this, but I love watching everybody else's like cleaning and organization type of videos. And in my last video, I had mentioned that we are going to be, one of our goals is to buy our first house this year. And the main reason is because we don't have space. And right now, we have enough bedrooms, but my brother-in-law is living with us, so we've had to move our office space into our master bedroom, and our master bedroom is already small. So it's driving me bananas. Like this, it's so inefficient and everything is just so dirty and disgusting. It's Saturday morning, and so I'm going to tackle all of this today and try and get it all done today. So I'm going to give you a quick little tour on what we're working with, and it's humiliating and embarrassing because it's disgusting, but hopefully the after is going to be awesome. So let's get started. Okay, so here's walking into our master. Here's Gianna's Mamaru that just has stuff piled up on it. She hasn't used it but maybe twice in the last like 2 months. This is Mark's side of the bed, nightstand area, clothes everywhere. And then we'll come over here. Here's my side. And baby girl is taking a nap. That's the only reason I'm able to do this right now. And we have her pack and play in here because she was sick last week. And she was throwing up and we didn't want her to have to be sleeping in her crib. I was too scared. So, like you can just, this is all clean. This is my desk slash makeup vanity area, and it's just awful, guys. I need to do something with this. And then just more junk, filing cabinet, and how disgusting. So we like it dark in our room. I need to like man up and just go get some blackout curtains instead of being all ghetto with this freaking sheet hanging over our window. That's disgusting. And all of this stuff just needs to be organized and put away. It's so bad. at her over there, guys. She hasn't done that before. She's lifting herself up and looking out. Hi, big girl. Hey. Guys, so I didn't get to finish yesterday because I was exhausted. So we're back at it today, day 2. Let's get going. guys, so let's do a run through of the after. We'll start here again. Obviously I cleaned up here, straightened all of this. Got Gianna's Mamaroo put away because we're not using that. Just cleaned up all of this here, put all my stuff away. On this side, again, got all my stuff organized on my side of the nightstand. And here, got Gianna's pack and play put away. Got this cleaned up and organized a little bit. This part here was definitely a bigger project, getting all my makeup and all that stuff organized. And I got that all down here. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. And then we took down the hideous sheet that we had, and I got some blackout curtains. I got these at Walmart. They weren't too expensive, I think about 20 bucks or so, so not too bad. As you can tell, our master bedroom is very small. That's not going to change, but at least now with the way I've cleaned things up, it's a little bit more livable and a little bit more efficient. Okay guys, so that'll wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you, and I have a ton of ideas for videos that I want to be putting out this year. So I would love it if you joined me on this crazy journey of life. We'll see you guys for my next video. Bye!